So yeah, we just got out of a screening of How to Train Your Dragon. Brad.
No, Brian. I want to hear your opinion first because you've never seen How to Train Your Dragon movie. This is your first experience with the franchise. I need to know what you thought of it.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so going into this movie, I know certain beats from the original animated movie, just, being around in the pop culture, zeitgeist and stuff like that. So this movie, not knowing the original, it felt like it was trying to do a trace copy of something that came from something better. That's the feeling I got from this. Ultimately, this movie didn't really work for me. There was an action set piece at the beginning of this film that it just kind of, it felt off to me. And for me personally, as far as getting invested into the story, I couldn't really get back on track with
That's interesting. I think that action scene you're talking about is lifted straight from the original film. Look, this film feels like it's stuck on train tracks. It feels like it's chasing a train that's already left the station. We didn't need it. The original film is so good. This is just trying to do the original film. There are some alterations that are kind of interesting, but I found it really boring to watch.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to say it, but I was bored by it.
I was bored. It's dull, and it's still like heavily animated, right? Like they didn't go find an actual dragon. Toothless is a cartoon in this film. The backgrounds of this film are mostly digital. They're bad.
It doesn't look good.
It does not cut together well, and it just highlights what's so awesome about animation.
Yes, it does.
And the score of this film is very strong.
It's extremely overpowering. It feels like
it.
I do like the theme to How to Train Your Dragon, like those motifs that come in. But it felt like the score was doing a lot of heavy lifting.
It's aggressive. It's
extremely aggressive. A little too much for me.
I would say also that I cannot help but fall in love with Toothless. The design is so good. The basic themes of the story are still extremely powerful. I found myself getting choked up at all the spots that I get choked up when I watch the original movie. It works on me. This movie worked on me.
It has moments. I'm not going to say that it's completely like devoid of any kind of special or magical moments. It just overall, I couldn't get invested from the beginning, and like you were saying, it's dull and it's boring. But I think Gerard Butler is doing some interesting things in the movie. I
like Nick Frost in it also.
Nick Frost is always great.
I think maybe some of the teen acting is not my favorite. I don't want to.
I know. I don't want to talk to
anybody individually.
Nobody individually,
but I wasn't like a real big fan of the kids. But the design works, the score still works, the themes work, the messaging works for me, and it worked on the crowd. We saw it with a big crowd, and there was a round of applause at the end. They liked it.
I think this movie is going to work for kids. I think it's aimed towards the demographic, and I think that demographic is really going to come out for this movie.
But I want you to watch the original film.
I'm curious. I want to see.
I'm scared now because now this film's going to take your experience of the franchise.
I won't let it. I won't let it, Brad. I won't let it take me. I'll go into the original animated movie fresh. I won't think about this movie, and I'll give my true, honest, unbiased opinion of the original animated movie.
I am looking forward to doing a longer review of How to Train Your Dragon on the B&B show. I would love for you to watch the original before we do that. I need to sit with the remake a little bit. I'm going to come out and say that I mostly liked it, but it is a dull experience to watch also.
I'm mixed on it, but I will say there are moments that are pretty spectacular. Toothless is a great design and a great character. Guys, those are out of the theater results, reactions. Stay tuned for our full review later. All right.